Welcome back, everybody. It is that time of year where people have tons of parties to be attending, and you may still have a few left over the next couple of days before Christmas and, of course, into the new year. And if you need help getting that perfect holiday look, we have a beauty expert who's here to show you your best way to do that. And Sharon is with Emily Oliver right now. Sharon, how you doing?
Joe, thanks. Yeah, we have a very special guest this morning with us who is actually going to help us jazz up our looks, especially for the holidays. And for the ladies that don't really know what exactly the lip color to be putting to those dresses, Emily Oliver joining us again this morning. Of course, Claire Anderson, our model, again this morning. Emily, so good to see you.
So good to see you. Thank you.
You have a fabulous red lipstick on this morning.
Thank you, yes.
You know, it's very particular as to the color red, what matches people's skin tones. So I want to kind of talk to you about when they go to choose that pop of color, what to kind of look out for, because every skin tone, every color is completely different.
Absolutely. I usually try to talk to the fact that a blue red can usually look good on about everybody. In orange red, you have to have a little more of a certain skin tone, a little bit of a deeper skin tone sometimes. It just totally depends. Today I actually chose a really easy, what I would call neutral red for Claire.
Okay.
So this is a little more of your classic red, which is kind of a mix between tomato and blue, which does exist.
And then do you also pair that with a lip liner, or are you just going to be doing lipstick alone?
So I'm actually going to partner it first with lip liner. I have a couple steps, so this is going to be pretty easy. I think that so often we get into this smoky eye for the holiday parties, and I actually think it's really refreshing to see somebody more with a light eye and a red lip. So as we move into kind of the Christmas season, I want to make sure that you guys have enough options out there to make yourself look beautimous.
So when you line the lips, I think a lot of women don't know whether you should line above the line, below the line. I've seen it done both ways. What would you suggest?
Well, for someone like myself, I actually have a scar on my left side of my lip, so I overdraw that side to make it even to the right side.
Interesting.
However, it's best with red lips to stay within the lines.
Okay.
Unless you're using a matte lipstick, then feel free to draw it as much as you'd like. But the biggest tip with lip liner that I find is that you want to make sure to do the whole lip. So you can see with Claire, I'm actually going into the full lip, not just the outside of the lip.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's actually, like when coloring books back in the day where you would, color around the lines. You're actually, you're actually drawing in the lines as well.
Absolutely. And now I'm actually going to do something crazy and line the liner.
Okay.
So
with a white liner.
With a white liner. This is called Glow Minerals. It's actually a white clear. And what it is it's a wax substitute that's going to just contain this lip, so it's perfectly in place all day. So that way Claire can finish the news and look fantastic. So
How do you feel, Claire?
Oh, it's great.
Okay, now this is the lipstick part.
So here's my biggest tip for lipstick, especially with reds. Go ahead and apply to the top lip first, and then I will always have my client go ahead and put your lips together. So you see how that evenly distributes?
Okay.
And it's done a lot faster, and then I'm going to go down to the bottom. Now, if you're not awesome at makeup, a lip brush can sometimes be way easier for this step. So you can just see a little painting going on here. And then you're also going to notice that I get a heavier pigment when I apply it through that.
Looks creamier or richer here when you do it with the brush. Right.
Thanks. Yeah, I really like that effect. And then the very last step for this look is going to be to finish it with a little concealer. So it's really important to make sure that everything looks precise when doing a red lip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix a custom blend with this Makeup Forever palette for Claire. And I just gently take it under the lip. Now, I did put all the steps on my website. I did say to use a flat brush for beginners. So this step you would want to use a flat concealer brush. I'm using more like an airbrush concealer at this moment, just because I know, what I'm doing here. So makes it look really pretty. Now, the biggest thing that I notice with people is they do the line and they keep just the concealer on the outside, so I call it ghost lips.
Okay.
We don't want that. We definitely want to blend it out. So once you get that lip.
So that didn't take very long, but it makes a really big difference, actually. If you get a little close up on the lips, you can kind of see the layers that she put, but it looks very natural in a way. The way that you lined it, it doesn't look like there's a big difference between the liner and the lipstick there.
Well, and I think that also works with Claire's lip shape. You two actually have a really similar lip shape where you both have a fuller upper lip and bottom lip. Someone like myself, I have a little bit of a smaller upper lip.
I see.
So for me, I'm going to have to outdraw just a little bit to get that voluptuous look that you two naturally have.
Okay, well, you look fabulous. Any other steps we have? We have actually 2 more minutes, so I'd love for you to try some other
Well,
things.
I was wondering if I could challenge you to the red lip challenge, and if I could throw one on you.
Okay, let's do it. We have a tissue. I can
Yes.
take my lipstick off real quick.
Here
Okay.
you go.
We'll do this really quickly.
So we always want to make sure we're sanitizing our tools in between clients. And I feel like this red is actually going to look beautiful on you as well, Sharon.
Uh-oh.
So remember, we just want to go ahead and outline, making sure to follow your natural lip shape. I'm just going to fill it in. This is so fun. I've been wanting to do your makeup since I met you, so this is like such a treat for me. And then go ahead and put your lips together. So you guys can see how that's dispersing that pigment.
I
Now we're
can't
gonna
talk, so
go
you're gonna have to talk.
I love it. Hey, I love to talk. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just throw this nice little clear wax around the outside. And then we're gonna go back to that lipstick. So again, this is actually a YSL lipstick, and you guys can find it down at the Paseo Nuevo. Is that how you say it? Shop. You can just head into the Sephora down there. It's #1, and it's called Blood Red. So it's always the dramatic name with YSL. I'm gonna put your lips together for me, please. Thank you much. And to finish this look off, we're just gonna take a little concealer around that outside edge. And Sharon, you are holiday ready to go.
All right, you're hired.
Oh,
Every morning,
done.
I'll see you at 3 in the morning. Thank you so much, Emily.
Oh,
You're
it's
so
so
fabulous.
fun to see you. Thank you.
Gotta go check out my red lips. What do you think, Joey?
What if I take the red lip?
Oh.
That raise more questions than it answers? I don't know.
Emily, thank you so much. Claire, thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you for waking up with us, everybody. Have a great day.
So